1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ending on few achievements. Hello, everyone. This is Hyena ASMR, and today we're playing more Team Fortress 2. And we're going to be playing on Coldfront, a control point map. Let's see, I'm going to choose blue team, and I'm going to go with spy. Alrighty, so we're starting off in this, it looks like a briefing room, or some sort of campaigning room. We've got phone books here, it looks like, or binders full of nondescript phone numbers. Probably, I'm assuming it's just the white pages, but we got some black telephones here, some rotary phones, on a nice round table that you can stand on for party purposes. Let's see, and it's got this really cool giant ring light that goes around it, lighting up these neat kind of retro, these look like plastic chairs, so I'm assuming they're made of plastic. They don't look very comfortable, if I'm honest, but maybe that's the intention. The less comfortable you are, the faster you'll work, so that you can get out of your chair. Let's see here. Got our GLaDOS camera, our Pictro. Got some really cool... These remind me of the lights you would see like underwater, but I'm assuming that it's also just an underground thing. Maybe this is common in mining and other underground activities like the FBI or the CIA. It's got a cool little cage around the red light. And we got, of course, the maps that are on every level. This spread of them, though, is really neat and unique so far from what we've seen. Having this big one here with, like, the focus monitors. And I wonder if the yellow dots on this map represent the people they're calling. As you know, lots of residents have phones out in the ocean. Here in, I think this is the Icelandic Ocean. Yeah, it's either the Icelandic or the Greenlandic. the ocean outside of Greenland. Let's see, our nice exit sign. Of course we got, that's a really neat exit sign. I don't think we see stuff like that often. We see exit signs all the time, but not that stylized. Fuel oil, neat. This must be for Pyro. Really cool, like giant white tanks with little viewing windows so that you can see that they're full. I wonder if this is some sort of storage pass-through. We got a light switch that goes up. The number 22 and some lockers of some kind. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, I know Coldfront. We got the giant monitor here again. And we've got some nice little UFO lights hanging from the ceiling. We've got our data link. Ooh. This is, I don't remember if we've seen one that was actually functioning like this, but it's actually picking up blips on its radar, and it's got colored dials, or colored buttons. They're not all gray. This one's really cool. Yeah, wow, look at that. The last ones we saw were all gray and stuff, but this one has some nice coloring detail to it. You can really see that these are like jewel lights and not little round buttons. Some switches. More tape memory of some kind. I like this little alcove here. It's probably, I don't know, good for building engineer buildings, like a dispenser if you're defending last. I don't think a sentry would do well in this area, but It's at least aesthetically pleasing with a giant UFO light. These really big screws, look at that. It's got like a cool mattress texture. That looks like it is just a mattress texture, but it's upholstered on the ceiling with the little tea lights. And we've got some ventilation, and I wonder if those mirrors or those windows work from the other side. Can we look out these? Nope. That's okay. We've got some submarine propellers to keep the airflow down here so that people don't suffocate. It's really neat, like main lobby area. Looks like it's unfinished. Lots of cool like obstacles it looks like you can use, both for cover and traversal usage. Let's see. This is cool. Kind of lets you see what's going on in the fight before you enter it when you come through this door. When you enter through this door. Let's see. Another pictro. And it looks like this is a no entry. And I love the details of all this support bar here. This is a really beautiful map. I'm really enjoying this. Look at this. This architecture here. That's gorgeous. Okay, let's go. Let's go down here. I'll have to turn the audio off for that part, but there's an alarm blaring, and it's got snow falling through, which is a cool detail. We haven't even been outside yet. Then of course we got the big Booga rocket here. And more maps back there. This is really cool. This feels like a Disneyland, like, waiting line area, you know? We got a warning hazard area, because the rocket will go off. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a special 5th light. I'm assuming these are DEF CON lights. That lets you know what level of DEF CON we're in. We've got more data link computers. Some monitoring something, I'm sure. And wow, another angle on the snowy Booga rocket. And looks like this is a travel path for vehicles to get in and out, and so is this. The neat lock on the fence. Got a great big container there. That's the entrance we looked at earlier. Oh, and then we go through here. Wow, and I'm sure this prevents a lot of spam both ways. Mystery door. This reminds me of Portal 2, when you just have the disjointed doors that kind of seem like they lead to an immediate drop-off. Let's see. We've got the radioactive barrel. We've got streamline motor oil. Neat. Keeps your motor nice and lubricated. Nice and ready to go. Let's see. We've got some dials and some other things. Looks like a data link here, a neat little room. And then we enter outside. Icarus Airlines. That's a really well designed poster. Flying high. Unauthorized personnel only. It's TF2, so of course the ladder is just vestigial. We got 2 shovels, also vestigial. We've got speed limit of 15. And here we come to the main combat point, this little house that's incomplete and or completed. Destructed by the combat that happens here. Restricted area, authorized personnel only, with a little outside box speaker. Let's capture this really quick. a neat little fireplace here. And I'm assuming that's the chimney. It's a very cute chimney. I'd say it's like a 7-point, 8-point chimney. You know, there was a point in time where buck-shaped chimneys were super in vogue, so I can imagine this was a very valuable house. We got number 19, the 19th stove ever built. And it's still standing to this day, even after everything it's been through. We've got these pots and pans and a kettle. And we've got, I'm assuming this is canned goods and like boxed coffee and some cleaning supplies. Coca-Cola being kept nice and cold out in the capture zone. And some nice windows. I've never noticed these before, actually. They've got actual glass, so you can't spam through them, but it is cool to like peek through that. Oh, and here's the backup chimney, the chimney behind the chimney. But there's seemingly no entrance for the smoke to exit through. So I wonder what they were building there. Let's see. We're gonna go this way. General Industries Co. Interesting. For all your various needs and general jobs that you need done. Lots of beautiful trees. This kind of looks like a level from SSX 3 or SSX Tricky on the PlayStation 2. Maybe even Transworld Snowboarding. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is beautiful. We've got a tree line here with a nice flowing snow. I don't know if that's a river or like more of the slopes like we're seeing here that descend down into the mountain range out there, but that's really well made. That's beautiful. Let's see. We got some trees up there, and we've got, of course, this is like a flank that snipers and scouts and spies like to take. Keeps them off the battlefield. We've got, that looks like some sort of trailer truck, a pickup like the red one we saw in Cascade. Oh, and we've got a great big mountain here. I live in Oregon, so I've got two great big mountains like this near where I live, Mount Hood and Mount St. Helens. And I can see Mount Hood in the distance from like my front yard, and I gotta say, it's one of those things that can make you believe in the divine. Seeing something like that all the time. Just absolutely magnificent. This is a Bob Ross worthy mountain. He would have loved this. Yeah. God was having a good day when he made this one. We're gonna go this way. And I'm on blue team, so let's see what the enemy business is this time. We've got 1 and 2, just like the other side. We're gonna go up here. And this is that flank that we saw earlier. A nice above view. Let's see. We've got loading dock, delivery hours, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. weekdays, closed on weekends. And some sort of caveat was removed, but that's okay. No trespassing. Keep this doorway clear. Okay. We've got the same poster for Icarus Airlines flying high. A nice little hidey spot. It's good for hiding. I wonder if I missed that on the other one. Danger. High voltage. Keep out. Alright. Restricted area Authorized personnel only. Okay, well, being a TF2 character, I can't climb ladders anyways. Inspection history. State law and city ordinance prohibit door from being held in open position. This certifies that all mechanical equipment has been looked at by a registered engineer and passed codes 235 0202 50726. Inspected by J and Associates. We've got some sort of, I believe this is a serial number for this certification. It says 5727 20306 724 57775 222. And you're not supposed to hold this door open, so I'm gonna step away from it and go back outside. Go this way. We've got a power monitor here, so you can check how much energy you're using. I'm gonna look outside over here really quick. Okay, just more trees. Let's check the other side though, just to be safe. More shovels. And we've got more trees. Okay. You never know when there's going to be like a really beautiful detail, so it's best to check. Let's see here. Got the exit. Can't enter through that. That's the spawn door. Let's see. Radioactive. This room is really nice with the cave texture. The lighting setup. Let's see. We've got Pictro. GLaDOS camera. Let's see. This is a cooperative door of some kind. Got Resto. Got restricted area, authorized personnel only. Maintenance report. No one's maintained this place yet, because it's obviously not finished. We got the house to finish out there. This must be a breaker box for our monitor, for our power supply monitor. And we've got these guys with their red buttons and their neat little dials and gauges. Let's see. We've got this thing. You gotta hold both handles and use your pelvis to hit the switch every time. For safety, is what the management told me. See, we've got restricted area. Unauthorized personnel only. Authorized personnel only. Sorry, I made myself laugh. Excuse me. We've got these 3 pipes that lead all the way through, distributing that fuel oil from one building to the next. Got a neat pipeline that runs from inside, which I'm assuming is also fuel oil. Let's see. Neat tire. And we've got these guys. I like the supporting beams here. Lots of little rivets going up and down. Let's see. We've got some crates. Neat. Oh, and we've got tire tracks leading from out here, which, ooh, that's a tight turn. And we come through here. We're gonna capture this point really quick to give us another 8 minutes. We've got some cargo crates, some shipping containers, another set of gauges. We like to really monitor just how much specific power we're using in each different wing. Got an exit. Why is this lit up? That's neat. It has like power wires. I don't know if I've noticed that before, but it's got like a battery pack. The battery pack built into the signage there. Gate 2. Shipping and receiving. We're gonna go this way. Oh, and this alarm isn't going off. Oh, yes it is. It's just much more faint here. But we've got a red rocket, a nice big red rocket, getting ready to go through. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a special 5 light for the different DEFCON levels on red team. We've got our piping here. We've got a warning hazard area. A nice little speaker box. And we've got this map, or this section with the red rocket. And some cool maps and some data servers. Authorized personnel only. Do not enter. I really wonder what's through these doors, because that's not a spawn door this time. We got a different color submarine propellers. So that we have airflow on red base, which also has this nice, luxurious, like, final capture point. Cool little exit signs. These ceiling lights, but on the wall, are actually really cool. If I ever own a facility like this for making ASMR, I'm definitely getting some of these installed. I think we need more vertical, long lighting in the world. Same with these tea lights on the wall that are usually on the ceiling. These are just larger versions of the big ones, or the little ones we see on the ceiling all the time, but they make for really neat lighting. We've got the shutters on the windows here. This is looking pretty copy-paste with the elegant and beautiful support beams here. We've got a little spotlight and see the same data link. Of course, they're red team colored now, so instead of blues and greens and teals, we've got yellows and browns and red. Like these ones here being off, they're now kind of an amber color. And we've got nice jewel lights here that are red. And we've got these guys. We've got nice little yellow buttons here. And a functional radar. It's good to see the teams are evenly funded and they both can afford a moving radar system. Let's see. We've got some sine waves here. This one's going at a higher frequency than this one, but they're both the same bandwidth. We got more tape. Let's see. You know, thinking about it, I think this is just a giant version of these two. This UFO light here with the great big screws is just one of the tea lights that we see on the wall over there and on the ceiling right here. Blown up really, really big. I'd say like maybe 700, even 1,000% is as high as I would say as that is. And of course, I love the details that you can see all the way through, up through into the snowy outside. Very cozy in its presentation. It feels like it would be nice and warm in here while you're being shot at. And honestly, what more could you ask for? We've got a red glare on the door. I wonder if that's blue on the other door. I never thought to check. Maybe I'll check that after we're done with this round. It'll team swap me, I believe. Or I can possibly team swap by just hitting period. Alright, that was an unpleasant scream. You won't have to hear that, but it made me legitimately jump in my seat. Alright, so we are going to travel all the way across the map, and let's see if we can do it in under 4 minutes. Which I'm sure we can. I don't know. It's not Grand Theft Auto, so I'm not sure why I believe it would take 4 minutes to get all the way across the map, but let's go this way. We don't need to win the round. We can just run all the way over there, through the snow. Let's take a look at this door. Then we run through here. And we're gonna check if there's a blue glare. Nothing on that door. And what about... Nope, it's a red glare on the blue door as well. Interesting. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this map tour, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. If there's a map you want to see me explore and check out, one that you think has lots of cool little details, or you just really appreciate from your time playing TF2, please leave a comment down below and I'll get to it. The faster you comment, the faster I'll get to it. Thank you again for watching, if you're awake still. I appreciate you hanging out, and if you're asleep, I hope you get excellent sleep. And I'll catch you next time.